What you really hope for on Mondays when Curt Cignetti talks to the media is that you get a lack of bad news. There's no good news that comes on a Monday, right? All of a sudden, some guy is not going to show up and be available to play after he hasn't been available to play. But sometimes you hear about injuries that are going to be very costly, and today was one of those times. Lee Beebe Jr. is out for the season with a non-contact knee injury. Really a shame. The transfer out of UAB, splendid through 3 games. Really, really good. Hemby was kind of the star running back in the transfer portal that came to Indiana, but Beebe was the guy who, for Indiana, was most productive so far this season through 3 games. Now he's out for the rest of the season, and at the time that you really don't want that to happen. Now, they do have tailback depth, which is good. You've got Roman Hemby, and you've got Kalen Black, and that's really, really good. But missing Beebe, you really want that 3-headed monster. It's a long slog through this season. And you're through the easy part of the season. And the one thing you wanted through the easy part of the season with Old Dominion, Kennesaw State, and Indiana State was really good health. And it seemed like you had it. And then Beebe gets hurt on Friday night. And that's an absolute shame. So now, you know you're going to have adversity through a season, right? At some point, you're going to have adversity. And so you've got Black and you've got Hemby, and they got to step up. And you got Mendoza, and he's got to step up. And he's got to keep hitting Cooper and Williams and Sarrett. And that defense, they got to get it going too. Kamara, although they did get it going the other night, I tied an all-time program record for tackles for loss with 16, right? You've got Kamara, you've got Fisher, you got Pons, you got guys on that defense that are going to have to step up big against Illinois, but especially so because now you don't have Beebe. Indiana is about to welcome a top 20 school to Memorial Stadium as a top 20 school for the first time since 1987, when homecoming, they beat Michigan. Now, you got to get over on the Fighting Illini, because the Fighting Illini, they're actually ranked in the top 10. And if you want to be taken seriously as a college football playoff contender, you got to beat a team like Illinois. If they can do it, they're in the conversation. If they can't do it with road games against Oregon and Penn State, which are going to be hard to win, best case scenario, this really puts you behind the 8 ball. And not having Beebe available puts you behind the 8 ball too. Absolutely a shame for the Hoosiers. But you know what? It's Curt Cignetti and his coaching staff's job to make sure that they're prepared to handle this adversity, right?